What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Ali, and I'm joined alongside my co-host,
Mr. Anonymous.
And this is take 15, 16, 17. I don't even know of this intro for episode 69 of Sin Vergüenza, the podcast. All right. We're, like I said, this is literally like at least our 20th, if anything. Trying to do this, so bear with us. This episode's going to be a little weird. You know what? It's going to be great, though. It's going to be fucking great. We're a little cracked out because we just woke up from a nap, so we have like a spike of energy right now. But all right. We pretty much had the same week and weekend, so let's just talk about it together. What's your overall take of the weekend?
For me, the weekend was pretty fun. I'm not going to lie. We went swimming, you guys, which was a blast.
Oh my God, I really wanted to go before I started my period. I just hate, like, when I'm in the mood to go swimming, or let's say, like, I get invited to go, and I'm either gonna be starting my period or already on my period. That sucks. So glad I could schedule that in before it started.
Girl
TMI.
Problems.
Yeah, TMI, but the girlies know.
Yeah, no, I had fun swimming. I'm not going to lie. On the way home, we went to this casino.
You said it was the Hoover Dam Lodge, I think so?
Yeah, the Hoover Dam Lodge Casino. And if you guys get the chance to stop by, they have some of like the memorabilia from when they were building the Hoover Dam and some cute pictures and shit. And it's a nice, clean casino.
Can I just talk about, sorry, for a second, how we seen the first hard hats? It was the first ever hard hat sold. And it was pretty much leather that was like,
I think leather glue and
something else, but the way that they burned it, I guess it kind of welded it. I don't know how to explain it. But you look straight at that shit and said, that's just not hard at all. And once you said, I'm like, that is leather, but I really wanted to touch it and feel and see how it was hard.
Yeah, I did too.
It was so cute. They looked like little not bucket hats, but it was just so cute. They looked funny. Okay. You know what they look like? You know how my little cousin, when she was born, her head started getting formed weird, so they made her a special hat so her head can form like a little football player hat?
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, yo. If you have a baby that has that, then you know. If you ever had somebody else, but yeah.
But that was pretty fun. We went on a little trail that's right there, so there's like a few things to do around there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, around that place, because they also had a pool.
Yeah, so that's actually a good spot to like go to. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. If you like hiking and stuff or rock climbing.
And then from there we went
riding dirt bikes. Sorry.
From there we went to Boulder City, which is a little town kind of outside of Henderson. If you know, you know, I guess.
Not really. You could get a map. So.
But if you've been there, I feel like that little town is like a town out of time. Is that how they say it?
What do you mean?
Like it's frozen in time. Yeah, frozen in time.
I've never heard of that before.
No? Because it like to me it seemed
scary.
like old vibes, but it was like cute old vibes.
Do you mean like we're the type of towns where they're like, oh, once you're here, nobody ever really leaves? You really had to do something big to make it out of here type shit?
No, not necessarily like that. Like, it looks kind of old, but it looks
still
cute.
New.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, it was cute.
Frozen
it was really
in time,
cute.
yeah.
Cute.
We went to go do that. We went to go eat chicken wings, you guys, and we're name dropping.
Okay, I just want to say the only reason we went here is because you seen the video on TikTok, and it's cute because he's been trying to take me here on a date for a hot minute, but it's hard for me to trust a wing spot when I'm in the mood to go out and get wings. I want my two favorite spots, Wingstop or Elbows. So I finally let you take me here after a solid like 2 months of you saying let's go. The videos did look good. I'm not gonna lie. They did look good. But I'm gonna let you take it from here if you want. You want or I want?
You can go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You sure?
You have more passion about this than me.
Oh. You know what? No, so it's not biased. You talk about it first.
So basically, we were reeled in with their appetizers. They were the cowboy bites.
Those were still bomb as fuck. Can't even cap on y'all.
Those were fucking bomb. Their Chipotle ranch is so fucking good.
I wonder if they made it themselves. They didn't say, but it was good.
It was fucking good. From there we had chicken wings. I had hot, and you had.
I had mine. So basically, the whole thing is you get double fried wings. So pretty much they cook your wings in a flavor. I cooked mine in garlic parm. So when they take it out, they put hot. The other flavor that I put was hot. So they pour hot all over it, and then they put it back in there. But in the video, yes, they fry them twice, but when they pull out their wings on the plate, they're still really wet. So when you look at the videos, it looks fucking bomb because the wings are wet and juicy, big. You know, they're doing the whole thing. But when we got them, they were dry as fuck.
Yeah,
drier than the desert we had just walked through. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
They were low-key dry, you guys. And then we had the onion rings as the side, which I usually get fries. I don't really care for onion rings. That was you. You guys, when they say the wheels on the bus, these bitches look like the wheels on the bus. They went around and around.
Forever. Like, ya no aguantaba and fucking bald ass tires and shit. Oh my god.
Go crazy.
So my server had the nerve. This fool fucking, first of all, he looked young. Like, honestly, he didn't look 21.
She hit me with he looks 12.
Okay, we're at a bar, and this boy looks really young. Whether he's older or not, I don't know, but he looked really young. You know, I'm not even going to say that because I'm bad at telling people's age. So I'm going to stop before I'm over here having them fucking get checked out for working with minors or something like that. I'm not saying that. He looked really young. So he comes up to me fucking smiling and shit, talking about, here's your onion rings. Like, he knew. Like, you could clearly see that those onion rings were blacker than Santa's charcoal. They were fucking more ashier than the bottom of a girl walking through Las Vegas. You know what? The Las Vegas girls with the swine feet. Oh my god, sorry. I actually started talking like really deep into this. I was
You're outing everybody.
I'm sorry.
She said, y'all put some fucking shoes on while you're walking.
You guys, they were really burnt. So, I don't know where I went with that. I'm sorry.
But yeah, you guys.
I don't understand why it got to me this way.
They were burnt. So 1 out of 5, I rated it a 3. The service to me was good. The food was aight, and the sides were just like the one thing that was asked to me. But the vibes of the actual place were pretty cool. What would you rate it?
I told you a 2.6 because the appetizer was good. Shout out to Trish. She asked us why we did. She's like, and what's funny is everybody clearly seen that my onion rings were burnt as fuck, and she was the only one that was like, she pretty much asked me, why didn't you like them? She kind of just wanted me to confirm that, yeah, they were fucking burnt. I don't know why, but we all seen why I didn't like them, why I was throwing them all away. And she's like, I'll take it off your tab. And honestly, I didn't even have like, it just came out of me. I don't know did I say it rude or not? Like,
you were just
I really knew that I just was
that shit had me laughing because you were just like, oh, they were just burnt as fuck. I was like, damn, like, even she looked at him and she was like, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, which was cool as fuck.
At least they took that off of our bill because honestly, I didn't even want to put up a fight after that long ass trip and just being so put down. I was not in the mood. I was like, fuck it, whatever, like $5-10, fuck it. So, hey, we gave it a try though. So we're just letting y'all know if you want to go there, that's on you. But I mean, it's a cute bar, and if you're drunk, I'm pretty sure you don't mind. So whatever. But all right, you good?
Yep.
That was pretty much all my weekend too. I did like the little trail we went on. So if you guys do go to that hotel, if you ever pass by there, that trail's pretty cute. There's some good views right there. All right. So let's just go into our first segment, Uncontrolled Woman. And in this segment, we go on this period app called Flow. And if you never had those conversations where they teach you about your menstrual cycle, menopause, STDs, masturbation, all of that. We talk about it here and we use the Flow app. Flow is an app where it helps you track your period. It helps you learn about your body. And it has a women's chat room where us girlies can go ahead and, talk the shits. Or talk the smarts because we also fuck around, but we learn on there together asking for advice and stuff. All right. So today's segment is going to be staying hydrated makes your cervical mucus better. And this is from Dr. Tahir Mahmood. And he's an OBGYN amongst other things. All right. What do you think cervical mucus is? Like, do you think it's nasty? Do you think you've come across it before? What do you think?
I don't think I've came across it, but I
Not
don't
like it comes out of
necessarily.
you or anything. I meant like.
Well, no, I know that, but it's like I don't necessarily know what to think of it. Would assume like booger or like that feeling type around your vagina.
Okay. Do you think it would be something bad or like? Do you think like a booger from your nose type shit?
Well, I
Like it's
wouldn't
something
necessarily
ill.
think it would be something good for the body if it's a mucus.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you guys, well, you said that you have like a bunch of bacteria in there, so I don't know.
Yeah. There's a lot of bacteria that stays within the vagina. All right. So it's a watery fluid and it's released from the cervix into your vagina canal. Same shit, vaginal canal.
Yeah.
If that's even a word, I probably just made my own. I'm a doctor now. Um it's mostly going to be clear or white and it pretty much just keeps the vagina moist. So it helps prevent infections and when you're trying to get down and dirty, it's a lube. All right, so the nature and the amount can change throughout your menstrual cycle. So a few days before ovulation, it's going to be kind of like egg whites. So honestly, that's the most perfect example I can think. And that's what it says, so they got it right on the dot. That's why he's doing what he does. All right, after ovulation, the amount of cervical mucus decreases. So you're pretty much going to have less. All right. The texture of it depends on a lot of different things. Some of it can be stress, um some lubes that you're using in the bedroom or maybe even a soap. Shit, even your weight. So that's just a couple of things that can go ahead and reduce the amount of your cervical mucus. An easy way to go ahead and improve it is to drink lots of water. So, pretty much the more liquid that your body takes, the easier the sperm can move through the cervical mucus. So, the recommended or what you should be taking of water intake is 8 glasses of water daily. Yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know. Well, not everything, but to sum it all up, pretty much you can go into many different rabbit holes learning many different things in this segment. So, yeah. All right, here's one thing that I do want to go ahead and get better at and I'm going to say it out loud right here with you guys to go ahead and work for it and ask for help from the universe with you guys here. Manifest it. Okay. So, I pretty much want to go ahead and stop using those useless words like fuck, like because I feel like I use too many words to gap in the silence or even process what I'm saying, so I throw random shit in there.
Right.
I want to stop. So if you guys hear me talking in my Khloe Kardashian voice, it's just because I'm practicing talking slow and thinking about things that I want to say. That's pretty much the only time I can do it is when I do my Courtney impression. Other than that, I'm ooh ah, you know, AEIOU head ass. I'm just kidding. Okay, so speaking of chicken wings, I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about my twin, and she's recently gone to jail because of what she did. Sister, I can't wait to see you when you get out, and we gonna party when you're out here, bitch. So
Free a real one.
Yeah, free a real one. She's a former food service director for an Illinois school district, and she ended up doing an insane chicken wing heist. So her name is Vera Liddell. She's 68, and she pleaded guilty to the felony. And the felony was her getting over 1,000 cases of chicken wings that was valued at $1.5 million. She was sentenced to 9 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections. So yeah, her journey started during COVID time around 2020. And even though kids weren't in schools, the schools were still trying to provide free meals for the families that couldn't necessarily feed their kids during the summer, so they could go ahead and pick up some food from the school and take home. So
That's fucked up.
Yep, not her taking from needy children.
Meantime,
it's
you
not
just called
funny,
her,
but it's just
meantime
crazy.
You called her your twin, bro. Like,
hey,
you done fucked up.
Hey. I don't agree with the way she did things, but all right, you know what? I should take that back. Actually, I don't condone. All right. So her attorney said that she's sad about what she did, and she has a great deal of remorse for her actions. Girl, ya pa que ya que te los tragaste todo, yeah, totally. I think those emotions you're feeling is a fucking bellyache, you stingy bitch. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. This is the old lady we're talking about. I'm more like stingy because she didn't share with me, but you know. So the orders were pretty much separate from the district regular orders, and the district's business manager discovered this when they seen that they surpassed their annual budget of $300,000. You're telling me they didn't notice $300,000 later? Damn.
Well, I mean, how is it gonna be $300,000 later, and it's 1.5 million? So it's like, how much money is your school getting?
Wait. Huh. True. And they noticed that it was an item that they never served to students because they have bones. So I guess for choking hazards, they can't give kids that stuff. No wonder our meats were so fucking fake. We couldn't have real shit because they couldn't run the risk of us choking on a bone.
We had chicken. Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
Why?
That's why we had chicken nuggies.
All the time?
Yeah.
So it gets worse. She even used the district's cargo vans to pick up the cases of the chicken wings from Gordon Food Service, and the food was never even taken to the school. She signed off for the items but billed them to the district. She straight up took their whip, wasted their gas, and everything. In one of the orders that she placed on October 21st, she received 132 cases of chicken wings, and they valued at $17,480.76. So
I don't know if Illinois has like tornadoes, but if this lady has a fucking bunker, you guys need to check that bunker.
She gonna be having the functions at the end of the world. But nah, tell me why, like, she had to have a side business or something. Like, she either had to been selling them to restaurants or was using them to like sell herself on, like, you know, just as a side hustle. What were you doing with all those fucking cases? Because I refuse to believe that you ate all of them that same day type shit.
She had one of those like Facebook ads with food.
Unless she was one of those people to where like she really just loves that food, so she'll just eat it the whole, like those weird craving people, or those, like, you know, like the bitches that eat straight deodorant sticks and shit.
Yeah.
Her weird thing was just always eating chicken wings 24/7. You never know. I don't blame her. Okay, I need to stop agreeing with her.
I don't blame her. Oh my god. She stole from the kids. I don't blame her. All right.
So this is what really tripped me out. Chris Jones, who's a defensive... Do you know that guy?
Nope.
So Chris Jones, who's a defensive tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs, offered to pay off those $1.5 million to go ahead and let her free.
Okay, he a real one.
He was buying them off of her. She was making them for the practices or something, and he's trying to let her free.
That's his auntie.
Oh, that's his
long lost auntie, probably.
Crazy. Es su tía.
She hooked up the whole family with chicken wings.
That's the best tía ever.
Oh, gang.
So,
Wait, she got them in October?
well, that order, yeah.
Bro, she was over here bringing that shit to fucking Thanksgiving dinner.
No, June, July, August, September, October. Oh.
That was a good ass Thanksgiving.
Everybody was all like, yeah, she fucking brought like 6 trays of chicken wings.
All the flavors. She pulled up to the Wingstop and was like, "Can you just use my chicken wings?"
She's all like, what's the discount? So her attorney said that she couldn't pay off the restitution because she had a gambling problem. So maybe it was just the thrill
Settle
of it.
a gambling debt with chicken wings. I fucking feel you,
Hey,
homegirl.
I would clear you up. I would, if you owe me money right now, y'all just buy me some chicken wings and we're good. We can be friends all over again. I'm just kidding.
We'll squash the beef.
I don't know. I'm actually might not be kidding, but I don't think nobody owes me money. But so her lawyers ended up saying that they hadn't heard from Mr. Jones or the chief. Comment down below. How do you think that she got rid of all these chicken wings? Do you think that she had a side hustle? Do you think that she was selling them to a restaurant?
Or the Chiefs?
Or do you really think that she ate $1.5 million worth of chicken wings? All I know is, lady, at 68, you're living your fucking life, and that's all you gotta do.
I don't know, because chicken wings are low-key expensive.
Yeah, that's why I believe, like,
So it's like, maybe it wasn't like as much as we think, but still it's like...
$1.5 million worth of chicken wings. There's no way that's not as much as we're thinking. Oh, so you know how in that one episode where Squidward opens a fridge and a shit ton of Krabby Patties fly out the room? That was her when she opened up her fridge.
Oh my god.
It was just a shit ton of chicken wings.
Dude. I'm pretty sure her, like,
man.
they had to have like a barbecue business on the side or some
I'm
shit.
pretty sure the real question that the real answers we all need is, what did she do with all the chicken wings? Alright, so now let's go ahead and just go into our second segment, the dream segment. And with this segment, we go ahead and talk about dreams that we've either had in the past or dreams that we've had recently. And then we talk about them here on the podcast, as I just said right now. But we're talking about the dreams that happen when you're asleep. Those dreams that either can go really fun, where you're riding a unicorn on your way to Wingstop, or they can really suck, where you get murdered in front of the Wingstop, and then you're in an endless loop of the same death, tragic death, over and over again.
Riding a unicorn to a Wingstop sounds like an LSD trip.
And I've never had that before, so you guys can see how I'm a natural crackhead. All right. I need to stop saying that. Imagine they actually think I'm a crackhead. What were we even talking about?
Our dreams. So I'll start off.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to lie, you guys. My dream, I didn't really have one this week, but you triggered one. We were in Arizona and there was a snake sound, which we don't know if it was a snake or a pipe.
A rattlesnake, to be exact.
A rattlesnake, yeah. So you told me, you're like, I never had a dream with a snake in it, and you're like, I wonder how it'd be, and I told you I have.
No, I didn't say that. I forgot what we were talking. Oh, because I was like, imagine dying from your sleep and getting like killed by a snake.
Oh.
Yeah, like dying in your sleep because you got killed by a snake. Like, that would be crazy. And then you said, oh, have you never had a snake dream before? So I think like we just like misunderstood each other.
Probably. But I have had a snake dream, and that shit low-key fucking... It's... I don't know. I respect that animal, I guess.
Why?
Basically in my dream, like...
Wait, this is an old dream?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to run away from just bunch of snakes, I guess. And like as I'm trying to run away, like I'm over here thinking, okay, I'm gonna climb the fucking tree, get it away from it, whatever. You guys, in my dream, I noticed that there is no fucking way to get away from a snake. Cause I was climbing on shit and this snake was able to fucking climb it. I was fucking trying to like run into like the house and shit. and realizing like these snakes, if they're big enough, they can apply so much pressure to glass that they can break through windows. So
Not
like
even
this
that, they could
snake,
probably go through any pipe and just show up like, hi,
yeah, exactly.
if
And
you got a
like
chimney.
for some reason in my dreams, like when I run, I feel like I'm not necessarily like moving. Like I feel like when I'm walking, I'm moving a lot faster than when I run.
Mm-hmm.
And like I feel like in my chest that like I can't necessarily like breathe right. Like it
They're all like, honey, you
switches
had a
my
panic attack in
breathing,
your sleep.
low key probably. But yeah, basically that was happening, and like I felt this snake like literally behind me at this point, and it basically like grabbed onto my leg, went over me, and like I was basically just trying to fight it off, like grabbing onto its head and shit. And yeah, the last thing I remember was like its face being right in front of my face with its mouth open, and yeah.
So since you're like a Boy Scout and they pretty much teach you everything, damn near how to wipe your ass. Because they really do teach you guys so much random like good shit to know. Dude, how do you like get out of a snake if it's wrapping around you? Is that what you're supposed to do? Just grab its head? Or
Well, you
like what's the best way to get out of that situation if you know?
avoid it at all costs.
No, but if you're already getting wrapped.
If you're already getting wrapped, you want to expand yourself as much as you can. So when it starts,
So don't fart. Keep that bitch in there.
so basically when it starts making you go smaller, you have a little bit more time to actually breathe.
You just
And
like
well,
hold your
no,
breath.
you like basically move your arms as wide as you can. You basically don't want it to wrap around your actual torso.
Ribs.
Yeah, because
Okay, you
it
just
will
want to
crush you.
stretch as much as you can.
Yeah, and then you really want to grab its head and not let it be able to wrap itself even more, or be able to bite you.
Okay. Okay. All right, that's good to know. All I knew is the second we heard that maybe or maybe had not been a snake, I was just told to get my ass inside, and I that was the first time I probably ever listened to you the first time. Like you didn't have to tell me twice. I ran in that bitch. I was out.
Ranger squared out to it.
I was like, my man's outside and my dog's outside. They got it. I'm good. I'm just in the way. I'm out. Um, I feel like I've had a snakes on the plane type of dream, or maybe I was just dreaming about the movie. I'm not really sure. I feel like I've had, but I don't want to really say. But I did have a dream this week too. Are you done with your dream? Do
Hmm.
you have another dream?
No.
No? All right. So before I even tell you guys my dream, go ahead and go into our Google Forms if you've had a dream that you want to share with us. They're anonymous submissions and it's listed down below in our bio. All right. So my dream. This was like earlier in the week, but pretty much I remember in the dream I had gotten mail and it looked like my regular dealership mail, like the same envelope and everything. I open it and it came with keys inside and the fucking title. And I was like, "Congratulations on your new truck. Da 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 da. Here's the keys, whatever, whatever." And in my head in my dream, but in my head in the dream, I was like, "How the fuck am I going to pay for my car and a truck?" I was just freaking out. I was like, "Why am I so stupid? How did I buy a truck? I haven't even paid off the car." Like I was just like, "Bitch, you did not do this." Like I was freaking. I didn't even go out and look at the car. I never got to see the truck. I never got to see the truck.
That you bought.
Literally, I never seen the truck. I was just in my fucking room panicking like, "How am I going to pay this bill?" And that was my dream. My subconscious
Jesus.
was all like, "I know you want the truck, bitch, but don't do it." Yep.
I feel like that's literally one of the things that I can see you doing. Going behind my back and
Uh
being like, I got something.
No, sweetheart. No, not a truck. I feel like that is a situation where we definitely have to talk about it together. So please don't get any ideas. And you think very little of me. But we'll
It's
talk about
because
that later.
I want a truck.
All right. So I seen this video. Moving on, I seen this video today, and it was really really eye opening. And so pretty much in the video it said And it said, isn't it weird how so many versions of you exist in different people's minds? And it gave examples like, to one person you could be that shy, quiet person. To another person you're viewed as that loud, annoying, obnoxious person. To somebody else you could be that sweet, loving person. So at the end, you shouldn't really matter what other people think about you. You should give off the version that you want to be and show that version to yourself, because regardless of, other people are going to have other versions of you. So do what you want to be. So, you know? And in the video it's pretty much way deeper, but that pretty much sums it up. And it was pretty crazy to realize that, like, wow, you can really be viewed completely differently. To one person you are shy, but to another person you're outgoing, you're outspoken, and you can never see them as that shy person.
Right.
It's kind of like, you have your work version, you have your friends version, but the version that you think of yourself only exists to you. So there's 1,000 different versions, but the one that only truly matters is the one that you create for yourself. So I thought that was really cute. And they even explained it to her, like, even somebody who just sees you walking down the street, like, for them, they can be like, wow, that bitch has like a bright ass outfit, she's very outgoing, she looks like she's not scared to, do whatever. But meantime, you're in your head, you're over here like, I'm the girl that loves wearing black, and today was like, I'm just trying to be different and wear colors,
Right.
Yeah. So out of all the thousands of versions of you, which one do you think is like the version that a lot of people probably think of you the most? Like, what do you think is the one that most people get from you or think of you as?
Well, being told from like parents, like friends' parents, or even like adults in my life, a lot of them have said like respectful and well spoken. And then a bunch of my friends have like noticed that I'm not necessarily like, I won't fall into if you won't do it. You know how like you and your friends would be like, "Oh, you won't do it."
Or like peer pressure?
Yeah, like I won't get peer pressured easily. Like I have my own thoughts and I have my own like rules, I guess. So a lot of my friends like really have said like I'm kind of like in a way an example to what to do and not to do, or how to act or not to act. So, yeah.
Okay. I feel like my version, a lot of people that they pretty much, when they actually meet me, they're like, that bitch doesn't care. And I do, but I feel like sometimes I really talk out loud and I don't realize I'm doing it. Like, I do that a lot. And that's probably why they're like, oh, this bitch is just honest. Da, 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 da. I am, but because I honestly don't mean to say it out loud. Like, sometimes, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Just take it as you may, because I do it a lot. And I know you've had, do you have a situation where I've done that before? I know that I've had a couple. I think I even had one this week, but I just don't remember.
I feel like it's more that
Like when we went to Johnny Max, and I just out of nowhere told you that kid looks 12, or that dude looks 12, and he was like kind of still right there.
Yeah.
And he was our server, but he did look young. I'm just saying. But yeah. All right. So just to give a quick little shout out on the person that made that video, in case you guys want to check it out. The person who made it, oops, sorry, that was the video itself, is momentary _ extensionalism. Existentialism. EXISTENTIALISM. Sorry. I don't know how to say that, but yeah. Alright. So, moving on. Alright. This story, it's also like newsy. This story is crazy to me because it's just gonna blow up at the end. So, did you hear about the doctor that died at Disney, or no?
No.
No? Okay. So, there was a wrongful death lawsuit that was dismissed and sent to arbitration because the man that was suing them, he signed up for a Disney Plus account several years ago. And yep, several years. So his name is Jeffrey J. Piccolo? Piccolo? I think. Jeffrey J. Piccolo. And he tried to sue Disney parks and resorts in February, a couple months after his wife died. His wife was called Dr. Kan Okborn Tang Swan. Sorry if I butcher that. I know damn well I most likely did. I'm sorry. Rest in peace. And she died after she consumed food that contained her allergies, like what she can't eat, which was nuts and dairy. And they went ahead and had dinner at Regalen Road Irish Pub and Restaurant at the resort that's in Orlando, Florida. So they pretty much told the servers several times that she had certain allergies. So when they went ahead and brought out the food, before that they had already confirmed 2 times this is okay for her to eat, accommodating to her allergies. And it wasn't. They lied, or they straight up like didn't even care to check, to be honest, because after 2 times of saying yes, did you really even check? So Disney filed court documents in May saying that the $50,000 lawsuit should be dismissed and resolved by individual aberrations because the terms that Jeffrey agreed to when he went to sign up for that Disney Plus trial. So what's crazy is he also did the same thing when he used the Walt Disney Parks website to buy the tickets. So even if you've never had that Disney Plus trial, you still signed your rights away to sue the company if you went to purchase Disneyland tickets on their website. So company users are supposed to go ahead and select check boxes and hyperlink to the terms in use when they're signing up. And they have to go ahead and do that before they could agree and continue. So you're pretty much supposed to read all that before you even agree and continue. And, well, duh, it's the terms and conditions. Same like anything else. But you pretty much check that you're basically gonna sign away the right to any dispute between you and them, except for small claims that's subject to a class action waiver. But the rest must be resolved by an individual binding aberration. So, pretty much, you can't sue them. You're saying you're not going to sue them. You can't. That's it. Their hands are free of anything that you have to say after that. So one of the spokesperson told NBC News that because at the restaurant isn't a Disney restaurant, that's why they wanted nothing to do with it. They're like, it's the pub's fault. It's not our fault. They work in our area, but they don't work for us. So that's where they're trying to be like, yeah.
Like play it off fast?
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about that? Do you think Disney should still take a part or no? Personally,
no.
I think they're still fucked up. Yeah, no, huh?
No, because of the fact that it's like that's a separate restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a Disney brand restaurant, like, yes, because it's you guys do have to take it in consideration.
Unless you signed those forms.
But I think the fact that you put that on your forms is like, what the fuck is expected in Disneyland or Disney World that you have to sign the ability to sue them away?
Twice. And for fucking, I get the ticket. I still don't get that, but it makes more sense that it's on the ticket. But Disney Plus trial?
That's why I'm like,
what?
Why?
Yeah, that's really fucking sus.
That really just makes it to where, like, you can never sue these fools.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they're buying everything out right now.
Oh, shit. You can't sue
Hulu, you
the
can't
Kardashians.
sue the Dashians.
I keep going back to them. I'm just...
Like, none of that.
You can't sue Hulu now. You can't sue Discovery Channel because they have that. No, they have Fox.
They have hella shit.
Yeah,
so
at this point, I lost track. Wow. So, let's see what else. Jeffrey pretty much, he signed up for Disney Plus on his PlayStation, but it doesn't say that he did. It's just pretty much he thinks that he even canceled it after the free trial. So he never even actually like went forward with it. Apparently, they don't know yet. It says it's to be believed. The server told the family again that the food would be made allergy free 2 times. The first time, when they first got there, and the second time when they were getting their food. So it was said that Tang Swan used her EpiPen to help stop her allergic reaction, but a bystander had to end up calling 911 because it escalated. Her husband wasn't even near her because he went back to their hotel room. When he ended up calling her, it was some random person that was there when it happened answering the phone. First of all, like, a random person answers your wife's phone. I
You
can't.
know that's fucked.
Not even just that, like, all the things that could be going through your head, whether toxic, sad, or I don't know, like, you're probably thinking of a million things just off of that different voice. And they pretty much told her that she was taken to the hospital. And when he got there, he was told that she was dead.
Our condolences to him.
No, really. Like, I cannot imagine a date night to where it ends up me not being able to see you after that date. Especially at the happiest place on earth. I do agree with, like, the pub and Disney should be separate. But Disney's fucking grimy for what they did.
I mean,
you know, in this situation, okay, whatever. But in literally the other millions of situations that you're trying to get out of, what the fuck? And then they're trying to say, yeah, it's in the fine print, da 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 da. So there's people saying that's exactly why this should be, like, taken down, because the fact that that's fine print shit is really fucked up, because that shouldn't even be legal. Like, in the fine print, there shouldn't be anything that big in there legally.
I feel like the whole bullshit of the fine print, like, is just so stupid.
Who is gonna really look at that shit for a Disney Plus subscription? Like, come on now. Or let's just be honest, nobody reads the fine print, but that's, you still don't expect that to be in a fucking, in anything that you get.
Well, not just that, like, you don't expect it to be
No.
over a fucking show, like,
Let me
over
tell
a
you something.
streaming service.
I think I seen a video. This is how I first found out about it on TikTok. And in that video, it says, think about all the subscriptions that you've ever had and imagine how many times you've either signed the same thing, if not something worse in that fine print.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's so true.
Any app. As soon as you get any fucking brand new phone and you're setting it up, like, Jesus, there's so much shit that I have signed up for. If you guys check your spam emails, yep. You could have signed up for fucking, I'm gonna say this because I've had it a lot from Netflix. Netflix be selling a lot of their fucking information, because pretty much there was this old video I seen where this girl would make certain emails for certain subscriptions. Like, let's say, for example, Jane at Netflix.com. Like, her email is janenetflix1234 at gmail. And then she's going to go ahead and get random spam emails with that email that she only uses for Netflix. And I realized that because I did get a lot of Netflix. Oh, we're Netflix. We're selling you. We're giving you this. You won the giveaway. Da 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 da. Once I seen that video, I believe that a lot of websites really fucking sell your information. So, yep, they got us good, y'all. They got us good. I use my brother's Disney, so I still have the right to sue. A lot of people are also saying that her mom should sue. Maybe a sibling should sue, since if they don't have the Disney subscription. But yeah.
I mean, it's just, they're gonna find a way to get out of it, regardless of being a big ass corporation, being a big ass fucking money getter and shit. So
They probably own the hospital at this point.
like,
They're just, sheesh.
it's just ridiculous that, like, you really have to read the fine print and shit like that even before buying a streaming service, even before, like, you know, like,
I feel like Disney's gonna go down though, because not even just that, but recently there was a video that went viral this week too, where this lady went out and took her kids to Disney, and one day she ended up spending like, I want to say like 800 or 8,000. I'm really not sure, but point
I
is
could
a
see 8,000.
ridiculous amount of money. ridiculous. Like a lightsaber was like $200. Da, 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 da. Don't get me wrong. This mommy had money because she still paid for all that shit. She's obviously somebody who has money, but at the same time realizes this is a fucking scam. So, with that being said, with this new lawsuit that pretty much brought all this to light, I feel like there's no downfall because they, like you said, they own so much, but people are kind of noticing that the mouse is fucking up a lot. So I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of backlash now than there was before to Disney.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot just because of the fact, like, we've been saying how social media is changing it. And a lot of these stars are, like, coming out even with their stories about, like, Nickelodeon and shit like that. And it's like, dude, this corporation shit is so fucking crazy, especially, like...
No, sorry. I'm going to cut you off again. I'm so sorry. But because I just realized something. When I heard about this... is also at the same time when I heard about Miley Cyrus becoming a Disney legend. So anytime you were probably looking up Disney at that moment, you were looking at Miley Cyrus being a Disney legend instead of looking at, like, seeing this.
Well, to hide it.
Whether it happened, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whether they actually happened at the same time or not. Oh no, because this was in May. Maybe because they actually, like, finally, like, closed it off or something. It was just weird that I heard about it at the same time. So... comment down below, guys. What do you think? Do you think Disney's gonna get canceled? What, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should the pub be the only one held accountable for, or should Disney go down for what the pub did as well? Comment down below. Rest in peace. I hope that her family can go ahead and, I know maybe they didn't get the outcome that they wanted or her husband did, but hopefully they still had enough time to grieve. And I'm sorry for what happened. I hate the fact that they really looked her in the face, like that dude that served me the burnt onion rings, and they just straight up didn't even acknowledge her concerns at all.
Well, I mean, for me, like, I guess I didn't necessarily realize or think about it until right now, like, hearing it. And it's like, I never thought about how hard it is for people with allergies to actually go out and eat, you know?
I feel like, do you think the server should be held accountable, like, with some jail time for lying twice?
I think he should. Like, if anybody really has...
He or she.
Yeah, like...
or they, them.
I feel like if anybody has really, like, the responsibility, it would be them to go back there and double make sure with the chef. You know? Or even, like...
True, because the chef, they didn't fucking know unless, like... their job is probably to tell them. Well, it's supposed for them to tell them, you know, but well, I mean, they most likely didn't.
I feel like even, like, if you get to becoming a restaurant owner,
obviously didn't.
A restaurant waitress or whatever it's called, like, taking the orders for people.
Yeah, it's a waitress.
Yes. Like, today, our waitress didn't take our order, like, on a pad or nothing. She literally remembered our order and, like, 2 other tables. So I feel like if it's in ever a situation like that where you have people that have allergies or some shit like that, you have to write it down. Yeah.
Make a special little note.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, guys, comment down below what you think about all this. But now we're gonna go ahead and go into our final segment. So
I'm gonna keep on the run. I'm gonna have me some fun. It cost me my very last dime.
So, what's one secret you've never told them about? If you want, face this way so you don't have to see him.
I messed with the girl before.
Okay.
Behind his back.
Wait, so, okay. I understood. That's okay. All right. What about one embarrassing moment that you've never told them about before? Whether you guys were together or right now that, before him. I wish they could see that you're getting close to really whisper this.
I was so drunk I pissed on myself.
Let me tell you something. You're not the only one. You're not the only one that's done it. We just had some guy tell us he shit himself, so you're fine. And then another guy before that said that He peed the bed and the carpet before.
Really?
Yeah. So you're not the only one.
Well, I was at Fremont and I pissed myself.
Where we're at right now. Okay. You didn't do it right now?
I didn't make it to the bathroom. No, not yet.
Bitch.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm not that drunk yet.
Okay.
So, what is one secret that you have kept from her so far?
Man, that's a tough question. Sometimes you gotta keep multiple secrets, you know, to
Right.
keep her happy. But off the top of my head, I'm sorry, bro. I can't really think.
I'm gonna ask you the second question while you think about it.
All right, yeah, I'll go to the second one.
Yeah. So the second one is, what is one embarrassing moment you haven't told her just yet? And then both of them could be before you met her or while you guys were together.
Right together. Oh my God, I remember this one time in high school. I haven't told her. I was telling her I was at school, but I dished with my friends, and we ended up gonna go get drinks. Man, we did so much stupid shit, just like fucking random backflips, like off the freaking of the football staircase, the benches.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
I remember I ate shit, and I was trying to explain why. I'm like, what did I come up with? It was something stupid, like a ball hit my face or something. But you know, it had to be like, oh, it was a school.
Right,
you know?
right. I happened at school.
Yeah, it happened at school. Yeah, there you go.
Hell yeah, I like that. Thank you.
What's one embarrassing moment that you haven't told him about before? Whether it happened before you guys got together or right now that you guys are together, but he doesn't know it.
Oh my God. Probably that I pooped on myself, girl.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Where was this, at school, at home?
No, I was with my sister. So like my sister was pregnant, and then
Not you doing it and not the pregnant girl.
yes, no, actually my sister was pregnant,
Right.
and then my sister's like, oh my God, I'm gonna poop on myself, and I was like, oh my God, no, stop, girl. She pooped on herself, and then I threw up, and then I pooped on myself, cause she made me
Oh
freaking
my
laugh and throw
God.
up at the same time, so we all freaking shit on ourselves.
Damn.
But
Okay.
no.
Okay. I think keep it within the family.
He
Yeah.
only knows that my sister only pooped on herself.
Okay. She's pregnant. That it doesn't matter. They get free cards for whatever the fuck happens during that period. All right. What about one secret that he doesn't know about?
Is he gonna listen to this?
No.
Okay.
You guys aren't gonna know each other's answers at all, or the name of the podcast. That's why we didn't want to tell you guys anything
Okay.
like that in front of each other.
One secret would be that whenever I started talking to him, I was talking to somebody else, and whenever he asked me out, I was still talking to the other guy, and then he found out that I was still talking to the other guy, and he told me that I either had to pick him or the other guy, and I told him, okay, whatever, I picked you, and then I still continued talking to the other guy, but then the other guy ended up getting a girlfriend, so I had to cut it off, so I ended up just
Right.
talking to him.
Okay. I like you said, yeah, whatever. Okay. Hey, call it a trial run. Shit.
Yes, girl.
30-day free trial.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Thank
met
you.
him out and about, so.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So the first one is, what is one secret that you have kept from her so far? Whether it was when you met her or before you met her, but that you've kept it from her so far. She won't know your answers. You won't know her answers. They won't know who you are. And there's no way to find out.
I grew up religious, so it's really, I don't know any that I've kept secrets from her because we're pretty open about everything.
Right? No? What about one embarrassing moment you haven't told her just yet? Whether it was before you met her or while you guys were together.
Oh man, yeah, embarrassing moments. There's probably been a few. Man, I'm trying to think of a good one. Dude, this sucks. I can't think of anything right now, man.
No?
I'm screwed. No.
No, you're good.
My bad.
Viva Las Vegas!
So those are our clips from our segment, What Happens in Vegas, a segment where we go around the Las Vegas area asking couples what's one embarrassing moment or one juicy little secret that you've kept from them. And then we talk about it here. All right. For the first couple. Oops. Okay. All right, for the first couple, the girlfriend, she cheated on her mans with a girl, but let me tell you, when I was gonna ask questions, she was like giving me signs to like don't even do it. Like I was like, okay, all right, I respect it. But the embarrassing moment was she peed on herself at Fremont, and we were at Fremont. So for a second, I was like, are you peed right now? So she wasn't yet, apparently. So I don't know what to tell you, but honey, at least pack yourself extra chonies if this is a constant thing, please. But yeah,
If that's the goal.
yeah, if that's the goal, just at least carry some backups, you know. It was funny with her because she literally like grabbed my phone and was like practically doing ASMR, like damn near fucking putting her tongue in my charger port and everything.
Jesus.
Like whispering, like, you guys were a good distance away from us. I know damn well that man was not gonna hear, because he didn't even seem like he was functioning at the moment. Like, honey, trust, he ain't gonna hear this shit. Her boyfriend, though, this motherfucker really said you have to have multiple secrets to keep her happy.
Dude, I literally, okay.
What?
So
These men have the nerve.
we had to have like a first take, and then he was like, oh, I wasn't ready, so we had a second take, and then that's when I was like, okay, like, let's agree with him to see where this takes us.
Okay.
Took us nowhere for a second. We had literally 3 takes.
Oh, so that was it?
Yeah.
And he ended up not having a secret. He had multiple, but didn't have any for us.
Yeah, that's all I was like, bruh.
He was a little fucked up. For his embarrassing moment, you're never too fucked up to process trauma, though, because he ditched high school to get drunk and do backflips. So you know how in, what's that Adam Sandler, Grown Ups? You know how in Grown Ups, when they're on the cliff and they're over here arguing about shit, and he's like, meantime, this fool's over here in the background doing 50 fucking backflips.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that fool. He ended up ditching, telling his girl that he was at school. Meantime, he was doing backflips, faded as fuck at the bunk of the football stadium.
I thought that was kind of dumb to do.
Men.
I would have never.
Leave it to men. Seriously. So, that was interesting. For our second couple, the embarrassing moment for our girlfriend was she pooped herself because her pregnant sister pooped herself, and that caused her to poop and throw up.
Yeah, once I heard that part, I was like,
I see it though, cause like last time when if you guys remember Flower, one time she was drunk and throwing up in the back of my car, and that made me want to throw up.
Yeah.
I see how that happens, especially like they probably ate the same thing, so it probably fucked up both of their stomachs, and she didn't realize it until that like wanting to throw up, yeah, like that trigger. So, oof. Hey, that's a real bonding moment though, I bet. I really bet it was. I wonder where it happened though, like in the house.
Imagine in the car to the delivery room.
Oh, fuck. Imagine it was so bad she ended up having to have like the baby taken out and stuff. Like it was time to give birth. That was it.
She walked into the hospital. You both are giving birth?
Twins. So for the secret, it was, she said, he told me I had to decide. So I said, yeah, whatever. And then still kept talking to both. Hey, they were not together officially. So that man was asking for girlfriend material and girlfriend boundaries when that was not his girlfriend. So, honey, you do you. Yeah. You have nothing to say?
No.
Okay. For the boyfriend, his secret was he grew up religious, so there was no secret or embarrassing moment. So, God bless. All right. Is that it? Do you have anything else to say? Because we're going to wrap it up here.
No, that's it.
How does that little puerquito at the end of the Looney Tunes goes? He's all like, that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. Imagine that's not at all how it goes, and it's a Mandela effect at this point. But yeah, guys, that's what happens in Vegas. So comment down below what you thought about these couples this week. If you guys want to go ahead and follow us on Instagram, you guys can go ahead and find all our socials, any other links that you guys need from us, including that Google form where you could anonymously submit your dreams, ask for advice, or leave a juicy little secret yourself. Our Instagram is scene.vergüenza_pod. Again, scene.vergüenza_pod. That link is going to be in the bio, again, alongside with everything else. And our TikTok, all of that good stuff. Other than that, are you good?
Peace out, my Sin Vergüenza family.
I feel like I'm going to let you go ahead and give off a good word of affirmation to them. What's something that you wish happens to them this week? Because I feel like I always wish them good something. Let's have their other host go ahead and wish them a good something.
Okay. I wish you guys a good Monday morning this week.
Yep.
Let's start our Mondays off good. Not start our Fridays knowing we don't have to go to work. Let's try to start our Mondays knowing we're going to get paid on Friday.
I feel like that's really personal, and that's more for you than them. But it still works for them. So yeah, you guys, we hope you have a good Monday morning. I hope those Monday blues can go suck a dick and you have a good Monday. But yeah, love you guys.
No tienes vergüenza, mami. Baby, quiero ser el río de tu